think this thing needs a wash.
Depo on the beat.
So the screeching from the handbrake doesn't get too bad. Essentially, today we're gonna wash my car, or I'm gonna wash my car, and I'll figure out what I'll do tomorrow, because originally, as you might be able to hear, my handbrake is broken, so I wanted to fix that. I ordered the parts up about a week ago, and I took today off. Today's Friday. I took today off to fix my handbrake. The parts I ordered on Monday morning didn't arrive, and they won't arrive tomorrow as well. So I won't be able to fix my handbrake this week. Yeah, now I'm thinking about the stuff I can do to actually make a video out of, because I'm wanting to film a video. And yeah, so now I'm gonna wash my car, because it's desperately overdue anyway. Step 1 is done. We got all the dust and the Sahara sand, which has been a real problem in the last few days, off of the car. And now gonna go back home and do some tidy work, like cleaning off the wheels and like drying everything off. And then I might be able to take some little photos of the car if the sun is still up then. Gotta speed up. Let's get my cleaning clothes and fluids and stuff. so I have to film this with the phone now because my camera is running low on battery and I only have like half an hour of sunlight left. The car is now more or less clean, like at least better than it was before. And now I'm gonna drive for a little bit and look for a nice spot to take some pictures of the car, because I haven't done that and I usually always take pictures of my car. But yeah, this one didn't get that treatment, so I'm gonna do that now. Good morning. It's another day. We're gonna go out and do some little tasks I have to do, and then because the weather's pretty good and I got time today and tomorrow, and the weather is gonna stay good until the day after tomorrow, I'm gonna take out my other car, which I have not been driving this year. So yeah, it's only registered from April to October. It's May now, so it's about time this car gets driven. So, I didn't even arrive at my buddy's place yet. I was driving and I came through a street that was blocked off, or like it said it was blocked, but the barricade wasn't all the way through, and I drove there a few weeks earlier, so I thought it would be fine, and it's a Saturday as well, so yeah, I thought that the barricade just is there because there's construction going on during the week. Well, as it turns out, there is actual construction going on, and I have to wait until they're done, because essentially all the way back there is like another construction thing, and this will move away in a few minutes, and then I can drive back from where I came from and then drive all the way around. I thought it was a good idea to drive through a blocked road. That's what I get for it. Turns out a blocked road is a blocked road. Who could have thought? Oh well. Happens. So he's gonna change this. So I arrived at my friend's place. This is him and his Audi A3, and he changed the engine mounts today, and now we're changing the window, automatic window mover, and I have the job to isolate his door panel. And it turns out if you remove the border of the door, it turns into a coupe, because the whole window and the border of it just moves out of there. Would you mind telling the people what you already did to your car?
It's probably easier to tell you what I didn't do. I changed the rear axle, the front axle, the
Gearbox?
gearbox. I changed engine mount,
Suspension, exhaust system,
complete exhaust system,
engine mounts.
the brakes twice. Just because the rear brakes were a bit rusty. The handbrake.
Steering? Steering is still the original one, right? The power steering and all that stuff.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's the same, but all
The auxiliary parts of it.
yeah, it's all gone.
Okay. So essentially you did everything except for the engine and your steering. And tell me, does your car go stu-tu-tu?
Nah.
So imagine you have a car like this and there is a turbo engine for it. And you change all of the stuff you want to, all of the stuff to make it drive nice. And you don't have a turbo, and then you still have the good old rust. This is the shitbox lifestyle. So yeah, I'm gonna get to isolating the door panel and help him a little bit. get going. Isolated the door, and he's gonna fix the automatic window mover. I don't know what it's actually called. And what I got from a friend of mine is like these cup holders that fit in here, and they actually should mount to the original mounting holes of this. And since I'm not gonna use this as a clip holder anymore, I'm gonna replace this and put this in here, and I can actually hold some cups in here without drilling any additional holes in this, which I don't want to. So yeah, but that I'm not gonna do today. This is for another time, but it's gonna be nice. Okay, so let's go and actually do some stuff. We now got some jumper cables and most importantly the key. Yeah, the key. So let's get going. Need that. Important. So I've arrived at my other little car, which is also an E36 328i, but it's a lot more clean and original than the other one is. But since I haven't been driving this for over half a year, the battery is gonna be drained. So I have to jump it. Oh, maybe I have to get some new hood dampers. But yeah. Okay, connect the cables, get this thing started, and I'm gonna drive this for the next 2 days. I got the two cars connected. This one is already running. Now I'm gonna try to turn on this. Light inside is already working. That's a good thing. Oh, the smell of old leather. Alright. And we are in business. Nice. Almost forgot this little guy. Alright. We should be all set. This one is parked up and ready to chill for a few days. And I'm gonna drive my little convertible. Actually, I have to open up the gates real quick. So, here we are in an all-original M package E36. Yeah, after some trouble of reanimating the car, I had to jump it twice because the first drive back to my people's place didn't charge the car up enough to make it start up again. I'm interested if it's gonna start up now, because there's only one other car here washing. So yeah, let's hope that the car starts up after I've washed it. I'm not gonna try now, but yeah, gonna now wash it down, just like basic things, because the car is just dusty. I cleaned it when I put it in the garage, so as you can see, essentially it is still pretty clean, but there's like all of this dust and cat prints all over the car. So yeah, gonna wash it off and then drive to a friend of mine, to the friend we saw earlier, to Lucas, and we're gonna go to the beer garden and enjoy ourselves a little bit. Okay, so the car is now cleaned up. Now let's see if it actually turns on, if it has enough power. Yes, it has. Was close, but it worked, which is fine by me. Let's go. Now we are driving, and I thought I might talk a little bit about how it feels different how this car feels different to the other car. What immediately is noticeable is this car is way more comfortable. I have AC working, I have comfortable seats, I have like everything is a lot more as it should be. The suspension is a little bit softer, wider tires on here and everything like that. And what other thing I noticed is that on this car I have the Eisenmann exhaust system, and listen to this. This car is a lot more, like, it's a lot cleaner. The sound in this car is a lot smoother. Smooth is the word I was looking for. It's a lot smoother. Again, listen. That's how it's supposed to sound. And the other one is a lot rougher, it's a lot louder, and a lot more like, yeah, rough. This is smooth and comfortable, the other one is stiff and rough. But yeah, I really enjoy like driving this car, especially in this weather we got. Like, it's really, really nice out. So yeah, tomorrow I'll be fixing a little some little things I have to do. Again, the door seals and one little annoying thing since I last showed this car is I got the hardtop on it, and the hardtop sometimes like has this little I don't know, like a rattling noise, and this rattling noise is probably from the roof not being like fixed on here tight enough, and that's because there's two little bolts on the top of it, and there's supposed to be like little rubber washers essentially in between them. And those little rubber washers are missing. I bought some, and I'm putting those on tomorrow, and then I can actually show the bolts and all that stuff. But yeah, that's, as I said, I'm gonna do that tomorrow, because now I'm gonna arrive at the beer garden soon. So yeah, see you tomorrow. So we had some beer, we had something to eat. Now we're driving the A3, and look at it goes down. That did it before. But now it goes back up again, and that's the first time. I've never driven in this car and this window went up again, and that's at least 3 years, maybe more. And now it works. Great accomplishment. How do you feel? Okay, so yeah, now we're gonna go play some basketball real quick, and then it's back home for me today. Sheesh.